Hello everyone, welcome to this session. So today we will see NCERT Classics Political Science Understanding Diversity. So what is diversity? Diversity means recognizing and respecting many differences that exist among people. The differences in terms of language, culture, religion, opinions, and background. So, when it comes to language, people speak hundreds of different languages and dialects across country, and they follow different religions: Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, and more religions we follow in our country. And when it comes to food and dress, people eat different food in when you go to different regions. So and people live in different regions such as a mountain, deserts, coast, plains, and these shape a very different lifestyle. So this is a story of two friends. They making friends, and one name is Samir. Both names are Samir only. So we name it Samirek and Samir. Though we will see the differences among these two boys. So when it comes to language, one speak fluently in English, and one this Samire comes from Hindu religion, and he go to school, and he's a urban family. Sorry, educated family. He live in urban area, and he is using bicycle to go to the school. So and when it comes to Samir though, he speak Hindi fluently, and he is a Muslim, and he sells newspaper. He is a working class because he is selling the newspaper, and he is from Meerut. He migrated to this place to sell this newspaper, and he never attend school. So these are the differences in between these two Samir. So what are the differences, variations in language? These two speak different language, and they have different culture, religion, and they even eat food and customs. So these are the differences. One speak Hindi, another English. One celebrating Eid festival and another Diwali, and one eat rice and another roti. So, and what are the inequality? So, inequality means it is unequal access to resources and opportunities. Okay, so when you don't have any access to resources, or if you don't have any opportunity to explore yourself, so where this inequality come into place. So, examples you can say caste system. One is the most um, most example for this inequality, and another is a poverty is a no food, no shelter. To the lot of people, they are in poverty currently in India. So what does diversity add to our lives? So food, we get different food items, right? Like biryani, idli, roti, momos, and hundreds of flavors we can have in our country. Different uh, food we can have when you go to the different regions. Okay, and when it comes to festivals, people celebrate different festivals. Eid, Diwali, Christmas, uh, Baishaki, Onam, and many more festivals we celebrate. And when it comes to clothing, um, sari, dhoti, lungi, so each regions have different, they tells different story. And the languages, we have 22 official languages and hundreds of dialects. And stories, music, and arts, we can see these kind of diversity in our lives. So what are the factors that uh, so the diversity we can see in India? So India is a country of many diversity. Okay, yet we do many things in similar ways, but in a just differently. Okay, and historical, what are the historical factors? We will see historical factors and the geographical factor that influence this diversity. So the first historical factor, people migrate across regions from one place to another. People move from, for what? For trade, work, and settlement. So people move from different regions because of this trade, work, and settlement, and different and another reasons. So culture, when they move from one place to another, they also bring this their culture, their language to the other region. So old culture and new culture, it becomes unique culture. So foreign traders brought new practices also. So during in the historical time, so foreign traders also from different countries, different regions, they come to in India, and they brought different practices. And wars, famines, they forced population movement. Of course, when the wars and famine came, so people move from that region to different region where they get peace. And each region shaped by its a unique history. Okay, and the geographical factors. So we have different regions: mountains, coast, deserts, plains. These different people live in these regions. Okay, in coastal areas, so we can see it is a fish based diet is a famous, and fishing is their economic activity. And when it comes to mountains, they it is a warm wool clothing they use in these regions. And when it comes to plains, it is a fertile land. So rice cultivation we can observe in this region because of the land fertility. And of course people, most of the population density also we can observe in these plain regions. And the climate shapes festivals, food, customs. Of course the climate also it influences all these food and customs and festivals, everything. Okay, and a case study we will see here two regions. The first one is a Kerala. It is the southwest coast of India and surrounded by sea on one side and hills on other side. Okay, we'll see the geography. So it is a famous for spices like a pepper, cloves, cardamom. And the Jews, Arab traders came first in this region in Kerala. And Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama, he's a Vasco da Gama, he landed in this Kerala region. And Ivan Batuta described Muslims as a highly respected. He in his book he written that Muslims as highly respected in his book. And a religion, so all the religions in India, they also you can observe in this region. Judaism, Jewish traders came to this region. And Christianity, Saint Thomas 2000 years ago he came to they believe that he also came to in Kerala. And this is the way the Christianity is also spread. And Islam from Arab traders, Hinduism and Buddhism also we can observe in this Kerala region. And culture, so here there is a influence of a China also observe. Chinese fishing nets we can see, so we call it as a China wala. And a frying pan, it is a China chatti from China. And what is the main diet? It is the rice, fish, and vegetables. There are different festivals also celebrated here. That one is a Onam, and another famous boating race also we can see in this region. And another region is Ladakh. So it is a desert in the mountains. So eastern Jammu and Kashmir, also called it is a little Tibet. This region also called as a little Tibet. So what are the harsh landscape? So why it is a harsh? So because the temperatures are very low. It is in minus levels of temperature we can see in this Ladakh region. So very little agriculture possible because of the landscape. And it is covered snow in most of the year. Of course the most of the years it is covered by snow. Obviously there is no most of the people they don't do agriculture, it is a little. And drinking water where they get from melting snow. And very few trees can grow in this region because of the harsh landscape. What is livelihood? So people they into this sheep produce. And they also produce this Pashmana wool. This is a famous in this region. Pashmana shawls woven in Kashmir. They have a good market in the value in the market. So families own goats, cows, and dogs in this region. So what is the diet? They eat meat, cheese, and butter because animal source is their livelihood. So obviously they eat all these um, animal based items. Okay, when it comes to culture and trade, so Buddhism is came from Tibet. It is a strong influence in this region, and Islam introduced 400 plus years ago in this region. So rich oral traditions, we can observe songs and poems of this region, and the cases saga sung by Muslims and Buddhists in this particular region. So we can see the differences in Kerala and Kerala versus Ladakh. Similarities. So aspects, like first geography. It is a one is a coastal and hills. Which region it is? Kerala. And Ladakh, it is also mountain and it is a desert. So what are the resources? So we can see spices, they grown in this Kerala, and here it is a Pashmana wool. So this is a famous in these regions. And trade links. What are the trade links? Here Arab plus Chinese traders influence we can observe in this Kerala. Here same Arab and Chinese traders influence we can observe. So religion, Hindu, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism. When it comes to Ladakh, you can observe Buddhism and Islam. So the regions, one is a tropical and fertile. This Kerala region, it comes under the tropical region, and this land is a fertile region. But in Ladakh, it is a cold, snowy and arid region. So what is the main food? Rice, fish, vegetables. These are the main food in Kerala. When it comes to Ladakh, meat, dairy, and butter is a main source of food for this region. So unity in diversity. So this is a quotation from the from written by Nehru in his book called The Diversity of India. India Indian unity is not imposed from outside but something deeper. The widest tolerance of belief and custom was practiced, and every variety acknowledged and even encouraged. This is the quotation. So you have to remember who written and what is the book name. They ask directly this question in the exams. Okay. So when in during the freedom struggle, people from all the religions, regions, and different backgrounds, people they came together to fight the against British. So this is the unity in during the freedom struggle, and in Jallianwala Bagh. So Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, rich and poor, irrespective of all these people are gathered together, and um, they fought against British, and the British couldn't divide them. National anthem, it is composed by Rabindranath Tagore, and it celebrates every region of India as a one nation. Okay. So what are the key takeaways from this lesson? So what is the diversity means? It is a different languages, religion, culture, food, dress, and more. So we observe different differences, and we recognize them, and we have to respect these diversities. India's diversity is explained by both historical factors, that is a migration, trade, and geographical factors, climate and terrain. Okay, and India's freedom movement showed unity in diversity, different people united against British. So what is diversity, differences and inequalities we have observed, and we have seen two regions, Kerala and Ladakh, are very different geographically, but even they were shaped by Chinese and Arab traders. So Nehru coined this unity in diversity, this sentence, and India's strength lies in uh, tolerating and celebrating all differences. So from this we come to an end of class 6 political science chapter 1. So thank you for watching. Please share, uh, please like, share, subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.